Good morning. Let's do a full day of eating.
Alright guys, so we're doing a full day of eating, and what I've been doing recently is I've been doing like this weird combination of kind of like, so I'll track my macros for about the first half of the day, maybe even like the first 3/4 of the day, be sure I'm kind of on the right track, and then I'll give myself a little bit of freedom and leeway, and it kind of depends on how I feel with how much I eat. So, you know, if I'm feeling good, I feel like I'm hungry and I feel like I need to eat, you know, maybe I'll eat a little bit more than I typically would. Or, you know, if I'm feeling kind of bloated, kind of gross, I won't eat quite as much. And that's because I'm in a lean gaining phase, so that's why I give myself that flexibility. If you're someone that's on a diet, stick to your macros. If you're someone that's show prepping, most definitely stick to your macros. But so this like little like freestyle flexible dieting thing, not flexible diet, I guess it's always flexible dieting, flexible macroing that I'm doing, I wouldn't really recommend unless you're trying to put on size and you're pretty comfortable with your physique right now. It's not the most accurate thing in the world, so you know, some days I'm a little bit bloated, some days I'm a little bit flat. This will be the first meal of the day right here, just because I'm kind of in a rush. 2 servings of Lucky Charms, Greek yogurt.
I want you to listen very closely. I'm about to show you the worst noise in the world.
I count this as half the milk that I pour in there because I don't finish the milk, and that's 2% milk. This is just gonna get me started on the day until I get done with my clients. I can come back and eat a real meal. And this is what I'm gonna do between my workout and clients. It's just 1 scoop of whey and a banana. This is like 240 calories. This is like 330 calories. That's what'll get me started for the first, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours of my day, and then I'll get into a real meal.
Goodbye, dude. Goodbye, dude.
The last time we talked, it was like 5:30 in the morning, and I'd already shown you what I've consumed for the day. Put it in my phone. I'm gonna pop up on screen right now exactly how many calories it is, and I'm also gonna pull it up on MyFitnessPal. So I've had 680 calories today. Goal is, we're shooting for like 2,300, anywhere between 2,300 and 2,500. I've been kind of lenient with it a lot recently. But anyways, I made a little stop, a little stippity stop pop at Kroger after my clients and got this bad boy. This whole pint, 240 calories. So my thing recently is I watch an episode of Game of Thrones because I recently got into that. So there goes my social life. But I'll eat a pint of this and I'll watch an episode, and it is a awesome way to unwind. So I got pistachio oatmeal cookie, which I've not tried yet. I'm not saying I'm gonna eat it yet, so don't start counting my calories for me. I still gotta get some protein. I'm probably gonna make some eggs when I get inside in a second, but that's soon to come. Got 3 eggs and 3 egg whites for a good source of protons. Focus. Do it kind of like, I don't know, I guess this is omelet style, but I don't put anything in it or on it. I just sprinkle some pink Himalayan salts and call it a meal. But this is gonna be a good protein bolus to have after I eat up this. We're going on to the Halo Top Boy. It's time. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna watch season 1 finale of Game of Thrones. I'll let you know what I think of it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil any Game of Thrones for me in the comments, okay? I'm sorry my hair looks like this. I just got out of the shower. I think I might wear it like this always. Boost you. Gonna eat this. Gonna watch Game of Thrones. I'll let you know what I think.
Hi guys. I got a serving and a half. I got a serving and a half of pretzels right here. Usually I would use some kind of like hummus or dip or something, but we're going out of town tomorrow, so haven't really been grocery shopping. Fell asleep right after I watched Game of Thrones. I think I'm getting sick. No bueno. But on the topic of the finishing season of Game of Thrones, my concluding thoughts about this show are: A, don't get attached to anyone because everyone will die. B, if you miss like 10 minutes of an episode, you're gonna be completely behind forever. And C, feels like I'm watching a full-length feature film of just porn and death. So it's a really good show. No, on the real though, actually, you know what, I'm gonna spoil it. If you don't want to know or you don't care, skip forward, or if you've already seen it, obviously you won't be spoiled. Khaleesi got dragons. That's so cool. Stark is dead, who just happened to be my favorite character, so why wouldn't they kill him? We're going to war. It's pretty intense. So I'm really excited to already watch the 2nd season, but anyways, I got 2 more clients for the day. I have no idea where the rest of my calories are going to come from after that, because I still have like minimum 800 to eat after these pretzels. Well, if I made a video where every single calorie I ate, you guys watched, it would be like this. quality content.
Wow, it sure is hot. I can't even hear myself think over the sound of my air conditioning. Focus, please. I sure could use a cold, refreshing beverage. Think they'll sponsor me? All right, guys, this is what we're gonna finish today's macros up with. Spanish rice, tortilla, and some queso. And the main course here. It's 3 beef tacos. I'm not tracking this, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume it's gonna finish me off for the day. Probably won't eat anything after this. That'll be it for the macros, and that's it for the full day of eating. Appreciate you watching. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.